Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Anthony. Today I want to show you how you can throw snow farther by making a few adjustments and without needing an impeller kit that we've spoken about in the past. Oh, this is Anthony. Before we go any further, please like and subscribe to the channel. I usually don't ask this much anymore, but I appreciate you supporting the channel by subscribing to it. It helps a lot of people. If it helps you, if any of these videos help you in any way to save money or do your own maintenance and repairs, please subscribe to the channel to show your support. Thank you very much. Now let me tell you how you can increase the throwing distance with the wet slushy snow and cut down on the clogging issues without installing an impeller kit. Now we've talked about this before. I'm going to tell you a couple things that you can do before I show you this other method that I use. The first thing you can do is make sure your RPMs are up to full throttle RPM. That is, on most Honda snowblowers, it's around 3650 plus or minus 150. A lot of the machines I see in my shop, they're around 3,200 or so. So bumping it up to 3,600 gives you about a 15% bump in power. Okay, so check your RPMs with a small engine tachometer and adjust them up if you need to. We've got a video on that also that I can post at the end of this video, links to these other videos. The other thing you can do is adjust your auger belt. A loose or a slipping auger belt can cause throwing power losses, and it's very easy to do on most machines. We've also got a video on that, and I'll post a link to it at the end of this video. But let me show you something that you can do before, what do you call it? In conjunction of those other two, the first two things I mentioned. So what I do is I clean up my chute. You can see this is all rusty. I'll use a metal brush. I'll use some 120 grit sandpaper and smooth it out, and then maybe use a finer sandpaper and make it more smooth. I'll do the same thing on the inside of the bucket, on the drum, clean it up, and on your top hat. Now after I've done that, I'll paint it with some Pour 15. I've talked about this before. I've been using it for the last 4 years. It's great stuff. And what I already did this a couple days ago. It dries very hard and it dries very smooth, very slippery. And I paint it with the brush strokes going down the direction of the snow when it's blowing out, and it makes a big difference, folks. I'll also use the Pour 15 on my impeller fans. I'll use it on my augers. It dries very hard and slippery. And I'll use it on the inside of the drum also. And what I'll also do is I'll use a non-slip lubricant on everything. I use fluid film. Now you can use, a lot of people will use Snow Jet. They can use cooking spray like Pam. You can even use a WD-40 in a pinch to make everything slippery. Now you don't need this all the time. I'm just talking about the wet slushy stuff that's sticking and causing clogs. Now I use so much of this fluid film, that I buy it by the gallon, but you can buy it in the spray can. I'll post links in the comments and the description of the video where you can get this on Amazon, the Pour 15. You can also use regular paint too. You can paint it a couple coats, let it dry between coats, Pour 15 takes a couple days, sometimes 3 days to dry between coats. And you can smooth it out a little bit with some fine sandpaper, okay? So this can be a real help on your clogging issues or throwing the snow farther when you have the wet and slushy stuff. So let me think if there's anything else. I'm just talking about making your machine slippery, more efficient in throwing snow and less clogging. Other than you can also adjust the auger belt. And what else did I mention? You want to make sure the RPMs are up at the top end, where 3650 or so. It depends on your model. Don't you know? Some models you can go higher. Some models, like the bigger models, you have to go a little bit lower. But that's how you increase your throwing power. Also, if your RPMs are low. So I'm really hoping this helps you, folks. Please like and subscribe if any of my videos help you save money or help you do it yourself and make your machine last longer and be more efficient and up to speed for this next coming winter. So I appreciate it, folks, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.